Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Caitlin Clark does it again, folks. 3 straight weeks winning Player of the Week honors as a rookie. This has never been done before. Not only has it never been done before in the WNBA, but Caitlin Clark is now the first rookie in WNBA or NBA history to be named Player of the Week for 3 consecutive weeks. And each week has been more impressive than the last. Caitlin Clark came out of the Olympic break giving you 25 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds per game. She won Player of the Week that week. The following week, 24.3 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds per game, 1.3 steals per game, a model of consistency. Not only a role model, but a model of consistency is Caitlin Clark. And now this past week, her most impressive statistical week yet in the WNBA, she is averaging a 25-point, 10-assist double-double to chip in 7.7 rebounds along the way. Folks said this league was too physical. Lie detector said that was a lie. They even started targeting her to try to get her injured. And she still pushed through. People said she didn't have any dribble moves. The lie detector said that was a lie. All she does is shoot threes. The lie detector determined that was a lie. It seems like all of these experts that had such courage in their conviction were just completely and utterly wrong on Caitlin Clark. How could you be so wrong about a player who plays the game so right? Shares the ball. It's not dribble, dribble, dribble. It's a swing in the offense. She pushes the pace. She hits her threes. Unlike the rest of the 99% of the league, she makes the layups when she has the opportunity to lay the ball in. Caitlin Clark is what the WNBA has been waiting for the last 25 years. A passer and a scorer. Somebody who can do both at the utmost elite level. And Caitlin Clark is that player. Now, before she went to the Olympic break, she was averaging 17, 8, and 5. Clear Rookie of the Year. Since the break, Rookie of the Year conversation dead and buried in my backyard underneath my shed, and the MVP conversation is here. Last 3 weeks, Caitlin Clark's been putting up MVP numbers, help leading the Indiana Fever going from a bottom-of-the-barrel team to a team that nobody wants to see come playoff time. Nobody is sitting there counting their lucky stars. Ooh, we have the Indiana Fever, our first round in the WNBA playoffs. She's come back from the Olympic break, giving you 24.7 points per game, 9.3 assists per game, leading the WNBA as she has all season long, and chipping in 5.8 rebounds per game. Caitlin Clark is clearly top 3 player in the league. She is clearly top 3 MVP candidate in the WNBA in only her rookie season. Now, I showed you the before and I showed you the after, but her numbers overall are pretty darn impressive. Hard stop. Not pretty darn impressive for a rookie. Pretty darn impressive stop. 19 points per game. Almost 6 rebounds per game. 8.5 assists per game. While the Indiana Fever, for the first time in 7-8 years, has a winning record and are heading back to the WNBA playoffs. Caitlin Clark is who we thought she is. She is proving her doubters, her naysayers, the Gino Auriemas of the world, proving all of them wrong. Game after game after game as she continues to lead the Indiana Fever into bigger and better things. Now, folks, speaking of the WNBA, we have to talk about Cathy Engelbert. Cathy Engelbert went on CNBC. I believe it was one of their Money Talks shows, and was asked about some of the tension between some of the new fans and some of the old pathetic fans. Some of the nonsensical trolls are getting their time of day. And now Cathy Engelbert needs to speak on it. And Cathy actually answered like a boss does. She doesn't answer like a charitable league does. She actually answered like a boss did. And remember, folks, before we get into this is a league that hasn't turned over a profit in 25 years. This is a league that's been dying for a transcendent superstar for the last 27 years. For the last 4 years, Cathy Engelbert, every day before she goes to work, every day before she goes to sleep, she's been praying to whoever she believes in. Please, send me somebody I can market. Please, send me somebody who's going to dig this pathetic league out of the dumpsters and bring us mainstream. Please, send me a Michael Jordan. Please, send me somebody who I can look at and be like, wow, not only is she a great basketball player, but she's a role model. Not only is she a great basketball player, but she leaves all the extra political garbage at home. Not only is she a great basketball player, but she's not over there twerking, dressing half naked on social media. Please send me somebody, God, please. And her prayers have been answered. Caitlin Clark comes to Cathy Engelbert on a silver platter, proves to Adam Silver she is a million-view draw game after game after game, and Adam Silver says, here, Cathy, here's $200 million because you finally got a star. So Cathy Engelbert was on CNBC and was asked a question regarding some of the conversation around the league. Now, it seems on some social media channels to have taken a darker turn, a more menacing turn. CNBC anchor Tyler Matheson said to Cathy Engelbert about the fan rivalry regarding Clark and Reese, where race has been introduced in the conversation, where sexuality is sometimes introduced into the conversation. How do you try and stay ahead of that or act as a league when two of your most visible players, not personally, it would seem, but their fan bases are involved in saying some very uncharitable things about the other? How come nobody asks Adam Silver about everybody calling Luka Doncic a white boy and a cracker? Well, why not? How come nobody asks Adam Silver about, hey, Adam, you think it was a racial thing why Nikola Jokic wasn't 3 straight MVPs? Hey, Adam, what about all the mean racists calling Joel Embiid all these names? Hey, Adam, what about all these players talking about, what about all these trolls talking about LeBron James and his family? Hey, Adam. No, you don't hear it because that's an actual professional organization. But the WNBA has built themselves as a charity league, as a, ooh, feel-good league. Feel-good story, ooh, feel so nice, warm and fuzzy inside. So, of course, when there are some trolls that are getting through to some of these soft professional athletes on the WNBA, and they're crying online to their fans, now Cathy Engelbert needs to answer for this nonsense. And Cathy, salute to you, Cathy. This actually isn't too bad of an answer. Let's take a listen.
Charitable things about the other.
Well, the one thing that's great about the league right now, we do sit at this intersection of culture and sport and fashion and music. Like the WNBA players are really looked at now as kind of cultural icons.
True.
And when you have that, you have a lot of attention on you. There's no more apathy. Everybody cares. It is a little that Bird Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979 when those two rookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these two. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry. That's what makes people watch. They want to watch games of consequence between rivals. They don't want everybody being nice to one another. So the social media is different today than it was in 1979 when it didn't exist. But, you know, I always tell the players, you know, I was told a long time ago, if someone's typing something in and you wouldn't ask their advice, ignore it. So it's a balance, but certainly from a marketing dollars, but corporate partners are stepping up to endorse these players.
Wow. If somebody's saying something mean to you online, ignore it. But Cathy, you don't denounce the trolls online? You don't denounce the 6 or 7 fans saying mean things to these players online? You're actually talking about you want to make money? Folks, Twitter is asking for Cathy Engelbert's head. WNBA players are asking for Cathy Engelbert's head. Because why? Because she said, I'm trying to make money here, folks. This isn't a charity league, folks. This is a business, folks. If somebody online is saying some mean things to you, don't boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Don't cry like a little baby. Ignore it. All the old WNBA fans crying, oh my God, Caitlin Clark fans are so mean to me. Ignore it. Oh my God, I can't believe they said that about Angel Reese. Ignore it. Get over it. Stop being little babies. But Ben, grow up. Get over yourself. It's pathetic. I put out a tweet. Oh my gosh, no! Cathy, how dare you? How dare you condone this? How dare you not denounce what trolls do online? Wah, wah, wah. Maybe all the old fans should just protest. Maybe they should just protest and let the WNBA be a business for the first time in history. And if the players are that sensitive about it, maybe they should protest too and let the WNBA be a business for the first time in history. Trust me, you're not going to worry about this with Unrivaled. Nobody cares about Unrivaled. You don't got to worry about this with Unrivaled. Nobody cares about Unrivaled. But it's a one-way street, folks. It's a one-way street with the complaining. Caitlin fans are this. Caitlin fans are that. Caitlin fans said this. Caitlin fans said that. But it's never about what the Angel Reese fans say. What the Las Vegas Aces fans say. De'Arica Hamby got pregnant. Oh, get the hell out of my organ. It's quiet as a mouse. Quiet as a mouse. It's only just one select group of fans that happen to be supporting the best thing since sliced bread that walked into the WNBA, and a troll or two said a mean thing, and oh my God, they're so mean. Oh my God, they blah, blah, blah. Cathy Engelbert, good job. Good for you. To not cowtail to the weak-minded victimhood mentality fans who's been, you can't even say supporting this league because there's not enough of them to support this league. 46,000 crybabies don't support a league. I'm sorry. 46,000 fans who refuse to spend their money doesn't support this league. I'm sorry. 46,000 fans who refuse to sit down and watch on TV don't support this league. I'm sorry. Newsflash. We support this league. Newsflash. We have now arrived. Newsflash. We are the majority now. What did they say in that movie? I'm the captain now. Old fans. Step aside. Step out of the way. Stop being such victims. Ah, they said mean things. Who cares? Grow up. Get over it. Go hang out in a dark closet and cry yourself to sleep. But if you think companies need to denounce trolls, you are an idiot. That's all I have to say. It's the Ben Dana Podcast where we're calling a spade a spade. Caitlin Clark, 3 straight weeks being the WNBA Player of the Week. Caitlin Clark has officially evolved. She is now in her Super Saiyan 2 mode. She is now MVCC. Cathy Engelbert said, stop your boo-hooing, trolls. Stop your boo-hooing, victims. This is a professional organization. If you don't like what somebody has to say, don't listen to them. If you don't like what somebody is giving you, don't engage. But these victims are just, oh my God, I'm such a victim. Cathy, please say something to make them stop. And of course, all your usual suspects out there are, oh, I can't believe she said this. I can't believe she did. This was her one opportunity to step in and step up, and she dropped the ball. No, she didn't drop the ball. She understands she's trying to make money for a league that has been throwing money down the drain. throwing the NBA's money down the drain for the last 20-something years. Adam Silver finally gave her a paycheck that she maybe can do something with. And you guys want her to go backwards? You want the league to regress. You want the league to go back into the dark ages. That's interesting. It's a Ben Daniel podcast where we're calling a spade a spade. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. We already know Caitlin Clark's a beast, but what do you think about that Cathy Engelbert situation? Did she actually handle herself like a boss? What else could she have said? Besides, if you're not going to listen to this person's advice, don't feed into the trolls. Appreciate everybody for listening. I appreciate all the support. We are in the venue tomorrow, and I will see you all there. As always, take it easy.